Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our talk show, the number one talk show in this room. I'm Josh,
And I'm DJ.
and welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. Don't forget we have audio versions on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts and needs. Also, it's October, and October is Halloween, along with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As such, our charity is the National Breast Cancer Foundation, which you can find the link down below. You know, unfortunately, we lose people to breast cancer
Sad.
all the time. Mothers, daughters, sisters, nieces,
aunts.
Aunts. Right.
There's a lot of so.
Thank you for finishing my sentence before
You're
I could
welcome.
finish it.
I thought we were on the same page.
Yeah, we're not. I'll reach across and beat you with this mic. I have the arm for that reason.
Oh God! The whole thing was just gonna fall over. No one's touched it in months. It's just in the same spot.
Just the system falls.
I thought I glued it.
No, I tighten it up every once in a while.
Today's random fact is a good one. It's actually like that house episode. Flamin' Hot Cheetos was developed by a janitor at Frito-Lay's. Richard, who got the idea by putting chili powder on some rejected Cheetos and then pitched it to the CEO.
You know what drives me
And
nuts?
now he's a successful executive and a motivational speaker.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he got something. Like I feel like they just bought the idea from him for like a couple thousand. Well, buy the idea for a couple thousand later. It's $1 million idea.
It's like
Because Flamin' Hot Cheetos, boy,
like,
people
you didn't patent this, right?
people love Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Like it's got a big fan base. It's not like
These janitors are they're just there and they just absorb energy.
bro.
Like what was it? Nintendo's janitor created the Game Boy.
Mm-hmm. I'm a be well, because listen. Okay, it's like when I do the dishes or I'm taking a hot shower to warm my back and stuff.
Oh, you're in your head.
Right. You know, it's trying to break up the mundane of the task that you're doing, right? So you're mopping floors all day long,
So you just think
right? So you're just thinking of other things while you're mopping floors,
you don't want to mop floors.
right? Well, it's not, maybe not. You don't, that's like,
Most of the time, people work at a place they don't want to be at, so they're
Right.
thinking of other things while they're doing their work.
well, that's like a lot of, even in Big Bang, remember Sheldon was saying he's like a lot of great scientists when they get stuck somewhere, they do something, waiters. I think Einstein worked in the patent office for a while.
He did.
To try to get the creative juices flowing, Oh,
Like actors when they go shadow people.
right,
They
right,
go do a role.
Oh, I want to learn
Or they become waiters to see what it's like.
how much, right, like how hard is it to be poor,
They put Tom Holland in an American school because he was from London.
right, to get him to,
But they put him in some smart school. Like you have to take a test to get in. And the girl's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I'm Spider-Man." Like,
who are you right now?
you gotta stop pitching things to Marvel.
The worst part is like the people from that school, right, when they finally saw Spider-Man, is like, that's the kid,
That's that fucking idiot.
that's that
Because
fucking right jackass who was in our
it was
class.
like the Bronx School of Math or some shit. Like, what are you doing here? You gotta take a test.
That's that kid that was walking around going, "I'm Spider-Man," like a weird fuck,
Just whispers, "I'm Spider-Man."
Spider-Man.
Try and press the girl, and she's like, "You're fucking nuts."
What do you mean you're Spider-Man? It's like, well, about to be Spider-Man in
What's it
this
called when
upcoming
he was with
movie.
Michael Keaton on the set of like the first Spider-Man movie? When they get up close to each other, he kept saying, "I'm Batman," because Michael Keaton's Batman. So he's like right next to Tom Holland. He's like, "I'm Batman."
Oh yeah, yeah. Fucking with him,
I'm Batman. like, I get it.
Oh man, yeah, that's too good.
Well, I feel like this is something you would do on the set. Like, you probably could never get anything done because you'd be like a Jim Carrey, Ron Williams thing.
Yeah,
You just start going like ad-libbing shit.
I'd be a cut
Like,
up.
that's not your line. Yeah, but it sounds better,
It sounds
doesn't it?
way better than whatever you wrote. Like, I feel like my character wouldn't say some dumbass shit that you said.
And you give me I can't read, and you give me these side notes.
Right? It's like, fuck, just give me the gist, and I'll work the rest of it out. Because I do it all the
people get mad
time.
at the other person's lines, like, "Don't go in there." You just look at him like, "That's your fucking line."
Don't go in there. No shit, don't go in there. Why? I wouldn't say don't go in there.
Why is this in the movie?
I'd say, yo, if you go in there, you're gonna get killed. That's it. It's a wrap. It's done. Like, this isn't a debate.
Who wrote this?
You know, right? One missed call from the minds who brought you one missed call.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Do you remember that dumb fucking movie? What happened? Well, you get a missed call on your cell phone, then you're dead.
Then you die.
What? If I died from every missed call that I had on my cell phone, I'd have been dead.
Oh, the Ring.
30 times over.
You watch a VHS, and it calls your house phone like a scam likely. Like you have 7 days.
First off, nobody thought to turn the TV off while the bitch was crawling out. Like,
now you gotta do what they did in Scary Movie Fighter. Like, this dumb fucking bitch over here. Let's go there.
bro, I'd have just grabbed the TV and like smashed it down on the screen. Right? Like, as soon as she started crawling out, I'd have fucking just flipped it over. She'd have been stuck. Kicked her in the face a couple of times.
I don't live here anymore.
Right.
I walked out the front door.
I'm like, you're a little girl crawling out of the screen, right? Like, I wasn't afraid of Jason. Like when they were like, oh, a big guy in a hockey mask. You know, I was like, well, I'm a big guy.
Who can teleport?
Right? Jason couldn't teleport.
Because you just be running down the street as fast as you can.
And that's right.
And then you look to the side and he's there. Like, you teleport?
He just made it look like a teleport. What it really was is they'd stop. And it's like, well, if I got away from him, I might as well wait here for about 30 minutes.
Well, he
till
said
he
he
catches
wasn't worried
up.
about the women because bitches be tripping.
Right. Always catch them.
But did you see the meme one when from the settlements, the Ring? So when the phone calls, it's like, we have an auto warranty extension for you.
Right. Right.
No, and they hang up the phone.
You know, but this all started because we were talking about some dude in Cheeto who made.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know.
Somehow we got to this. All right, you ready for the news?
I guess, yeah.
McDonald's will give teachers, school staff free breakfast every day next week. A thank you meal for educators.
Uh-oh. Bob's mom.
That's right.
She's a school teacher. But that's cool, you know.
Administration, guidance counselors, all of them.
Fuck, even at least if you don't get food, right? Just go grab some coffee.
Coffee.
You know, fuck.
That's hot.
That's right.
That's hot. There's a lawsuit all about it.
Like, it is a lawsuit all about it. That lawsuit was bullshit.
Like, supersize me?
And you know it.
I know, but we wanted to sue. What is that? Oh, no, I wanted to sue the cigarette company because it doesn't say caution hot when lit.
Have to burn yourself like 1,000 times.
That's it.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I thought you had a comment. I ain't got this half of my desk because
you took it for
my
your Xbox.
my producer was supposed to bring
They're in the back seat.
a cord
I brought it home.
for me.
It keeps leaving though.
And never hooked it up for me, so I just have a blank screen and half of a work desk here. It's okay. I'm not cared about.
Well, yeah, you took the cord in the first place.
Should have took the cord in the first place. Speaking of that cord, did you get to play that Rock of Legends?
No, your freaking thing's always
Bro, you should
freezing.
You should go sit down and play it.
No, I'm gonna log into my account.
Jack Black's.
I'm gonna download Skate 3 because I own it for life.
Jack Black's game is pretty fun. I thought it was fun, at least for being a 360 game.
Wait, for 2006.
Yeah, I mean the graphics were kind of cartoonish, but that's
cool though.
You know, that was cool for the way Ozzy Osbourne was in it. I'm telling you, he's when you got to upgrade, you just drive into Jaws' mouth and it's Ozzy Osbourne. But sorry, back to what we were talking about. It's nice though. McDonald's is doing something, you know, for
thank you meal. You get one hash brown.
One hash brown and a coffee.
It's from October 11th to something.
So it's already over. October 12th.
That's it.
Don't
no,
forget.
to the 15th.
How do you prove that you're a teacher, though?
You have a badge for the school board.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Anywhere you go, you have a teacher. Any kind of school you go to, you have a
teacher's ID card.
Administration badge. So
I don't know.
That way, like, I work here.
I've never been a teacher, right?
You ever been a teacher's aide?
No.
We get a clip thing.
You know.
And it says what room number, what teacher, when period.
I never made it that far.
I was a runner in middle school and high school.
I was smoking weed in the bathroom, so I don't.
There's an elective.
Which was incredibly hard.
You're the teacher assistant.
You know.
So I would leave class, and you just have to pass, and people leave you alone.
I went to John I. They couldn't afford. The teachers couldn't afford assistants.
We didn't. Don't pay for it. It's your elective.
They couldn't afford that either.
Like 1 year you have like your favorite teacher or something. So next year for your elective, like your senior year,
Mm-hmm.
you can go and ask her if you need to be a teacher's assistant. She submits it to the office.
Most of the seniors I know, like when they had that off period where they could do that, they just
Well, no, it's
left
just a random elective.
campus.
I left regardless if I was a senior.
But I also didn't have to take extra electives.
I didn't either.
I played football.
Oh yeah, that counted.
Right. I played
Any
well.
kind of team, you didn't have to take team sports.
Right. I played football.
That
Well, no,
counted as an
I didn't
elective.
have to take PE.
Well, in the freshman year, it's called team sports.
Right.
But if you're on a sports team, you don't have to take it.
Right.
It like counts as a.
I played football and then I was in drama club and I would have been in chorus too, but they didn't have chorus at John.
I used to skip school to see my dad, because him and my uncle were building the set for drama club.
Mm.
So they're like, "What are you doing here?" And be like, "Oh, I have a free period." And like, he believed me.
I lied straight to his face.
Straight, and then the school would call later. And we just blamed my sister because she was always out of class.
I mean, but I feel like you could have like ran over, said hi for a few minutes, and then like went back to class. Like, oh, I'm gonna take a.
No, I went to lunch. I needed somewhere to hide between bells.
Yeah, but that's even like that, right? Like you could have just went to truancy halfway through.
Why?
Right? Huh?
Why would I want to be in truancy?
Because then they wouldn't have called your dad.
No, it's cool. We blame my sister because she was always out of class doing drama. When she left school and the school called, it was really getting hard.
I don't know, but anyways, go to McDonald's, get your free coffee.
Thank you for molding the minds of our future.
The minds who showed up to class.
Or open their laptop. Our next news is for DJ. Apex Legends lead designer is leaving Respawn Entertainment.
Does it say why?
He's leaving because he found a better job.
How do you? Oh, I imagine Respawn don't pay shit.
He's the one who's design Pathfinder.
Oh, that's why he's leaving.
No one wants to. Sear took over.
Nobody wants to use Pathfinder now. Oh,
He's probably leaving before they get sued by Lil Nas.
I would.
For character likeness.
Which is the worst part is like I'm really surprised that he hasn't done that yet.
Well, the guy probably got wind of it. He left.
You know?
Like before I get sued personally. Like, oh, who do we bleed? Who do we blame? The lead designer.
Right. Oh, he's the one who put him in there.
I just watching TikToks of Lil Nas going to hell and shit. Like, he's like, oh, that'd be a good character.
Right. That'd be a great character.
Well, yeah. So he's leaving. Apparently, there's a Apex event today. Was it a Halloween event?
So yeah, the Halloween event's supposed to start today.
Is that when we get to find zombies?
I believe so.
Someone can shoot them out of the sky?
I believe that's one of the events. That's not what I don't think call it zombies. They call it death respawn. Death or...
I don't know. You saw me. I was on top of that thing and I was shooting them out of the sky.
As they were flying towards you.
Are you allowed to be up here? I was like, I don't know. I got a wingman and they're fucking dying.
Just fucking putting them down.
I'm getting to that. What did you say? I'm getting to that ship. I remember last year we even put it on the screen. You're like, right when this comes out, I'm gonna fucking hide. And I'm gonna get to that ship. I'm gonna win the first round, and you did. And I had to put it on the screen. DJ won.
I tell you what, you know.
You did. You hit.
I hid in a tree the other day, like last week.
You don't do that anymore.
No, I don't really. But we were playing with Tim, and I was telling Tim about it.
He didn't believe you?
Right. Well, he believed me, but I was just bored, and we were like sitting in a position waiting because we had already wiped up a bunch of squads. We were just waiting for the last couple to come to us, and I'm just like, fuck it, in a tree, you know. Went and hid in the tree for a few minutes.
He's like, what the fuck? I'm still my favorite is hitting that corner, jumping in that tree, and like, people are like, where'd he go? And you watched him jump in the tree.
You were Gibby. That's what really tripped me out. I was like, and I know they watched you jump in this tree.
It took me 2 tries.
You know, because I'm behind you when they're chasing you.
And you went in the building.
And like I saw you go into this tree, and you're just there.
And they're like looking around.
And and that's when they started shooting at me. I'm like, no, I'm not Gibby.
Kept throwing grenades.
You know, it was, oh, man.
Oh, it was funny.
I just remember, like, before it was a thing, when I first did it.
Oh, me, you, and Bob did it, and he was putting traps on the ground, and he kept running around us.
You know. But I was thinking, even before I told you guys, like, I'm like, yeah.
No one looks up.
No one looks up. You know.
And then we hit it on top of the pipes.
And they really did.
And what's it called? We hit it all the way on top of the pipe, sniping people.
Oh, behind Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You're
real.
cravering people when they poke their head out.
Terrible.
And then we started hunting them.
It's right, and then
My favorite ones we played. What did we do? Well, we played rank for a month, and then we went to regular. Me, you, and Sonya, and we just wiped everybody we
people.
saw. Like,
it's really.
and next thing you know, it's like you're a champion. And they're like, what?
It's really.
That was the last team.
It's really two different beasts. I was playing with Bob and Tim again. It was like a few Saturday nights ago, and they had both died. Right? They went down so fast. Right? They were just like bam, 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 bam. They were down. I was like, you know what? I'm out.
You left them?
I left them.
You didn't grab their boxes?
I tried to come back and get it, but I just couldn't get in and get them. So I just
You were an Octane.
Right. I wasn't Octane.
I don't think I did it.
I made the executive decision. I left.
Were they upset?
No, because they understood, right? Like it was pretty bad at how fast they were both
Down.
Right, it was crazy over there, so I left. And it's just me and get a Kraber, right? We're in Olympus, and I'm hiding in between these boxes, right? Nobody ever saw me, right? I got like 5 teams around me. I'm watching people start to die, right? So then when I didn't hear anybody around me, I got up and I looked over and I'm watching people die and stuff and fight, and I've got the Kraber out and I'm just waiting, right? So I see 3 squats, right? And I hear
They start fighting.
them start fighting and people start watching the things, people start to go down. So I threw my thing so I could see him. Octane killed the last guy, turned everybody into a box,
Looked right at you.
came around the corner to heal, and I put 2 rounds in him and was the champion.
All because you hid.
All because I waited,
You hid.
right? I didn't shoot the Kraber, right? Because I didn't want to give away my position.
You don't just get an easy kill.
You know. Right, I wasn't just going to take somebody's easy kill.
Yeah, third party someone.
And right, third party somebody. If I was going to wait, I was going to wait.
He ran around the corner.
Oh boy, I slid down the hill, right? Because it's over in that like back area by Riff.
Yeah.
That nobody likes, that big ass open area.
God.
I slid down the fucking hill, came right next to him. Pop with the flat line.
You didn't even Kraber.
Champion. No, I didn't even pull one trigger with the Kraber.
You just
Right.
came around and like,
I had no good shots with the Kraber, right? And you know me, I don't waste bullets.
he came down there and said, hello,
That's it.
I'm the last guy.
All you hear is Tim go, no fucking way.
It's like when you did the rank when he came off the tree and shot the guy who ran around the building.
Oh yeah. Or the one where the caustic in his back.
Yeah, right in his fucking back.
Ooh, or the train yard. When I was Loba, remember Loba with the Kraber?
Oh,
I killed Gibby and Octane, and then I looked over and killed Wraith and Bloodhound. Scared the shit out of Bloodhound so bad he was punching me because he didn't know what to do.
Did not know what to do.
I had a gold 99 because I was Loba on top of that rock.
Oh, when I came in that one time, and the guy ran, and I hid behind the fighting,
Mm-hmm.
and I killed the guy, and you said someone's coming, and I bent down, and they ran past me, and I shot him in the back.
Oh, that's always fun.
You're like, he didn't even see you. Just bum, 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 bum.
I was in the building over there by labs.
Yeah.
Right? I'm in the building. I've got the door closed. People are fighting in front of me. Crypto walks up and stands behind the 2 boxes in that corner right there. Like, you know how it's up, the one house up high and then the next house down. And then there's 2 boxes and then the tunnel.
Yeah.
He walks right up and looks at the 2 boxes, right? Like he's looking through the hole.
Yeah.
I opened the door, jumped over the rail, and shredded him with the 99 and put him on the ground before I went in and finished up the other teams.
Poor Crypto.
Crypto David. That's my favorite. Like when they do shit like me and just don't see you.
You just like walking right here. You're like,
You know.
I gotta do this.
Right. I've been punished in the past for not being aware of my surroundings.
So now you're teaching him a lesson.
Right. So now you have to be punished.
Our next news: that 70s show spinoff, that 90s show, is coming to Netflix.
Ugh.
Wait. So it's gonna have Kitty and Red. The story is that Eric and Donna's kid is coming to spend a summer with Donna, Kitty and Red in the 90s. I'm kind of excited about it because at least they have their character. Like they tried the 80s show, but they didn't have the original characters.
I don't see, and that's it. Like I don't think. I mean, having Red's a big. Right.
We get more foot in your ass.
Right, but I don't. We get more foot in your ass. That's Josh's thing.
And
he
the
loves.
90s. Are they gonna play Nintendo 64?
He loves the.
Are they gonna be watching VHSs? They're gonna show clips from the 90s. You know.
There's something very wrong with you.
Is the basement the same?
Yeah.
I've been watching that 70s show. It's crazy.
As long as they don't make that 2000 show, I'm fine.
Oh God. But yeah. Netflix ordered it.
I can't even dab to be funny.
Huh?
I said I can't even dab to be funny.
No.
I can do that. That's.
As long as they don't play Soldier Boy. And they try to do the crank, yeah.
That's you know.
You.
Yeah,
we want to hear some Backstreet Boys. We want to hear some Britney Spears.
I'm not limber anymore. It's you, Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears.
It's the 90s.
See, you make it hard for me not to talk shit.
Well, the closest we got
you get all upset that I'm mean to you, then you make it hard.
Well, no, I'm saying you get that vibe.
Britney Spears.
Maybe they'll watch Clerks. If they're film buffs.
So
they'll be watching Jurassic Park. Is that better?
Yeah, The Fly.
The Fly.
You know, the pose.
We get what's it
Paint
called?
me like your French whore pose on The Fly.
Get some Metallica, some Ozzy Osbourne in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like
some Limp Bizkit.
Because
you know they all listen to rock and stuff.
Or the Rob Zombie.
So you don't know yet. You know, it's like maybe they're like Fuller House, but with that 70s show.
See, there you go again. You
watch Fuller
you
House?
ask. No, I didn't. My wife did.
I know. We talked about it.
I didn't watch it.
I liked it.
I have a penis. See, you make it. You ask for it.
It's not my fault. You don't like shows.
I do like shows.
It was like #1 on Netflix.
I like shows. I like Big Bang. How I Met Your Mother.
Once they did spinoffs.
I didn't really watch Full House to begin with. I saw Feeney the other day in Blades of Glory. I forgot he was in it.
Feeney?
I guess Boy Meets World. That's.
I know. I watched Girl Meets World.
You know. See, I didn't watch that one.
I did.
I was a child when I watched Boy Meets World. Like it was, you know.
Anyways,
not a 6-year-old man watching.
Next news: Matthew McConaughey is still considering running for governor of Texas. He said everything's gonna be all right.
You've been waiting for days to make that joke, haven't you?
Since yesterday.
I could see it on your face.
Since yesterday.
You're like, I've been holding that in.
We don't talk about politics. It's Matthew McConaughey.
But
he's gonna drive a Lincoln to work. Like,
I mean, you know.
Hey, Kane can be governor. Why can't fucking Matthew McConaughey?
I'm just saying, it wouldn't be the first actor or business person to become
he has a whiskey.
A government official,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Wrestler,
Jerry's,
bodybuilders. So Jerry Springer.
Yeah, he was the governor.
Jerry, was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe that. That's good. But I'm saying you got Kane.
Yeah, he became governor.
Governor Kane. You know.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
In town. He gave everyone free lights. Not free lights, but he suspended the light charges or whatever during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And he was into the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I just think about Terry Crews when he played the president, and that, you remember what? I can't remember what movie that was called. I just know it had the one guy that nobody remembers because he's got the normal face.
Oh wow, that is not.
No, you know what I'm talking about, right?
That doesn't help.
Oh, well, but Terry Crews was president, and Remember, drove the big like 3-wheel monster truck motorcycle.
Yeah.
I just can't remember what the movie was called.
I can't either.
You know, or it's like let's go to jail. No, that's not right.
Medina goes to jail.
No, not Medina. What? Moving on.
Remember what's his name was president? The Barack Obama.
The Rock Obama. Yeah, SNL. That shit's hilarious.
And Jamie Foxx was president in White House Down.
Yeah.
And Morgan Freeman was president, I think, at one point. And God.
And God.
We're just going through news. Our next news. Netflix Squid Game proves that Americans will watch foreign language films and TV shows.
But it was in English.
And that was subtitled.
No, it had
It's in Korean.
It's in English.
No, they dubbed.
Well, yes, but they did it like there is.
I'm just saying.
It's dubbed on Netflix. It's not like you have to watch it in Korean and read the subtitles. They didn't do that.
I know.
So how does that prove
foreign films?
Yeah, it was a good, but it was still in it was still in English.
Yeah, but let's be serious though, because it was on Netflix. But if you're going through your cable guide, you wouldn't watch that shit.
I mean, I watch foreign things all the time.
Like what?
Some of them I can't even read the names to them.
I had a hot girl in the front. I was like, all right, sounds good.
Watch the Ip Mans and different.
That's different.
I watch
Those
other
are fighting.
What?
That's fighting, man.
What's the difference between a fighting film and so foreign films can't be fighting films?
Because we know that guy trained Bruce Lee, and we're waiting for Bruce Lee to show up. And he finally showed up at number 4.
He said he finally showed up at number 4.
Bruce Lee's the Goku of life.
I don't know.
Anyone born in the 90s knows who Bruce Lee is.
Anyone born in the 90s knows who. I guess that's true.
Right, like not knowing who Chuck Norris is.
I always like Jackie Chan better.
Chuck Norris died years ago, but Death doesn't know how to tell him.
I watched that Sidekick. You remember that?
Sidekick.
Yeah, it's the one with Chuck Norris. It's got Chuck. It was
old.
Yeah, I think it was 9. It was just after Karate Kid, right? It was right during like that era of.
I know Double Impact with Jean-Claude Van Damme. See, the only Chuck Norris I remember ever seeing, to be honest, was Walker, Texas Ranger.
Walker, Texas. That's it.
And when he had no beard, when he had no goatee, and he fought Bruce Lee before he grew his beard out.
Right. Yeah, I liked. What was it? I think it was Expendables 3.
I thought you worked alone. I usually do. I heard you died. Yeah, I was bitten by a snake, and for 3 agonizing days, the snake finally died. Did Chuck Norris just make a Chuck Norris joke?
I just like how they were like all hiding behind the tank.
He shot everybody.
Yeah, just everybody started
dying.
Was that
you? Was that you? I love those movies because they do their own lines.
Right.
Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, I'll be back. And Bruce was like, you've been back enough.
I'll be back.
And he tries to grab the smart car and he throws the fucking door. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah. Well, it's like I like movies that try to throw the comedy into.
And then, what was it? Jet Li's character? I should get paid more because I have to do more because I'm smaller.
Right.
That means I have to do extra work. Right. He's like, what? Doesn't make any sense.
For my family. You don't have a family.
You don't know what I have.
Yeah, no, those were good movies. And they had all the.
They went and got Wesley Snipes in the 3rd one.
Well, the
4th one.
The action heroes had to do something because.
I thought that was the coolest thing to bring all of them together.
They were getting pushed out, if you think about it.
To bring them all together.
Well, think about it, right? So your action heroes, once Marvel started doing Iron Man and stuff like that, and making regular people, right? And they talk about it all the time, how Bruce Willis broke the curve because for a while, action was your big, bulky.
Oh, yeah, Rambo.
Right.
And Barbarian Conan.
Right. Your big fucking guys. Were your superhuman guys, and then Bruce Willis came.
And that Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Right, and that Christmas movie, Die Hard, and he was just a regular-sized fucking dude. Like, he wasn't giant, wasn't fucking...
And he did play in every action movie.
so...
So did Samuel L. Jackson. He was an action star.
Right.
He did action movies.
Bruce Willis, his first acting roles, they weren't...
He was on TV.
Right, and then he was you know, in a couple
drama.
right, doing the rom-com movies.
He did it for a while when he was younger.
And then
But he still had hair.
right, and
But then we got Fifth Element.
Fifth
And
Element
then
was
we got
good.
fucking Die Hard.
Right, then they just put him in everything. So
And it's like, okay, anything that blows, anything Michael Bay does, you should put Die Hard and put fucking.
Bruce Willis did. Well, I think it was Die Hard first. The first Die Hard.
And then we had a Fifth Element.
And then you got Fifth Element out of him. They just started casting him and
Multi-pass.
right. And
Well, and then it did horror, then it Sixth Sense.
right.
Donnie Wahlberg was in the Sixth Sense. Do you know that? He's the one that's married to Jenny McCartney, and they kept saying it's Donnie, and then at the end of the Masked Singer, it was Donnie.
Oh yeah.
He was the one that shot Bruce Willis in the beginning.
I just remember Masked Singer. They were.
I would know my own husband's voice.
She thought it was her husband all the time.
Or his brother.
Oh man, you speaking of Masked Singer, you missed it.
I don't watch it no more.
I know you don't watch it no
I
more.
don't like it. Why is Thor square, looking like a Minecraft character?
Because they're in that picture. They're in.
Lego?
No, they're supposed to be toys.
Oh, do you hear Source came to Smash Bros?
Smash Brothers, yeah. I saw that.
How you feel? How you feel?
Oh, I feel like we're gonna have to break the switches back out, and you're in trouble. That's what I feel like. You think I was nasty with Cloud? You two were not ready for me and Cloud. I'd been practicing with him.
I feel like we need to get a regular Switch. I gotta play on a big TV.
I feel like there's gonna be an ass whooping.
There's a Nintendo 64 controller coming out for the Switch.
See, that'd be cool.
It is. They're bringing 64 games to the Switch.
Me and Bob get those.
You know, you can play NES and any SNES some games, like you mean your Mario and your Tetris.
Mm-hmm.
If you get you have the 1 year subscription. So now they're bringing Nintendo 64 games this month, but then you have to pay extra. But you get to play Nintendo. You get to play Zelda.
Did you have to say it that way?
You get to play Zelda and Mario. So that's pretty cool.
Those are
Smash
the only
Bros.
two. Okay, but not their iconic one.
Nope, not yet.
No, you gotta
'Cause
pay.
They know. They know.
Right, you
if
gotta
they do that, they're not buying the other one.
No, there'd be
And
no.
they brought back Skyward Sword for the Switch edition. I was like, how about you just give us a new Breath of Fire or something? And the new Switch came out, the OLED or whatever.
The Oreo or.
The,
That's not what it's called. It's not called the Oreo. The
OLED or something.
the Aura.
LED, yeah, something like that. I saw like a TikTok. It's like it's finally out. A guy goes in his car and he goes, "It feels the same."
I am kind of actually excited about.
Good news, Sonya. Good news.
What happened?
Sonya says good news.
Oh, good. Yeah, almost 4 minutes. You're early.
I know. Apparently, we're going to be on for a half hour.
It feels longer.
I know. I'm looking at the time.
It was 36 minutes.
Here we go for you. Florida man wielding a sword sets fire in roadway and then floods the booking office after he got arrested.
There you go.
So this man had a sword and set fire in a roadway, and after he got arrested, he flooded the booking office.
He's just watching too much TV, right? Like, why? Or
He has a sword.
because that's like in Netflix, right? They got stuff called what?
Bob said you woke up and apologized about you beating him on the Switch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You woke up.
No,
DJ be dreaming.
I'm
He's
telling
like,
you.
Martin Luther King dreaming big.
As soon as Cloud came out, you two started to sweat. I could hear it in your voices. You know,
Lil Mac had no fucking way to get to you.
No, because he takes that long range bullshit that you guys do to a new level.
If Lil Mac was on that Wii,
Like,
not the Wii U one, but the Wii.
Them slashes, they catch you wherever you
Lil
are.
Mac was on the Wii version, I would have fucked you up.
I don't think so.
It's on Wii U.
You wait, and then Sora. I've been looking at his abilities and stuff like that. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not ready for
Are
it.
you gonna pay for Sora?
Oh yes,
That's the one you're gonna pay for.
That's absolutely can't miss out on Sora coming to Smash. He's long range too. He fights Cloud and stuff and Sephiroth.
You want Mickey?
Why would I want Mickey?
Because Mickey can beat Yoda.
He is 2 foot tall.
Because Mickey's God mode.
I've also seen Kirby's form
Oh, when he sucks.
when he takes Sora up.
Maybe the Minecraft character.
Uses his abilities.
What happens to the Minecraft character? Fucking
He's nasty.
Have you seen that shit?
Have you seen sending the card at you and taking you with the card off the edge?
Or
waiting
he
until you
fucking
come back and just fucking
He
spike you?
hammers you? Or no, he takes the pickaxe
Right.
and spikes you.
The issue is the wind up, right? Because you got to pull shit out of the ground to do what?
Pop said, "In Peach we trust." On her wedding day.
On her wedding day. You know what really made me mad is when they actually put Daisy in.
Yeah.
Right? She's just the same exact movesets as Peach.
They put Shriek in.
Like there's no different.
Than Zelda.
You know, or they're like Dark Samus, right? It's the same exact movesets, just different color variation. Like he does nothing different than Samus.
They put Luigi in.
You know, Luigi's got a different moveset though.
Mario.
He's instead of the big fist and stuff like that, he does the headbutt and the ping.
Luigi.
Right?
Yeah, watch out for Luigi.
Like Luigi's got a different moveset.
We gotta tell the audience why Kirby's the best. Because he's the one that survived.
That's right. Kirby
is nasty though.
Kirby's got a great return. The biggest problem is the up A once you're over 75 damage.
Yeah, that's bad.
You've got to watch it.
Because here comes Bob.
Right. The up A after 75 damage is
thing, so you can't shoot shit at him. He
right.
bends down, and then you can do the double. What's it called? Hammer. And if you can land that.
Oh yeah, I practice that all the time.
And then the jump forward with the Chung-Li kicks.
You can, but the thing is the hammer. So you have to think about the hammer it's a. Not only is it moves you over to the direction you're going, but it's basically a protective move.
Yeah.
Right, because you can't come and hit me while I'm spinning with that hammer.
From the top.
Right, you have to be over top of me to do it. Yeah, well, yeah, and you can't come from below me and do it because I'm angling down.
Yeah.
You know.
Or when you try to come with the return after you try to turn into a brick.
Right.
And you do the boom over A.
See, so like in the Switch, he's a lot faster.
Yeah.
Than in the other ones, because in the Switch it doesn't. I can kick while I'm changing back. So he like changes back and kicks, where in the Wii, it takes him a second to get turned back.
You're gonna do it,
but you guys can still hit me, right? In the Switch, it's not as easy because I can back A out of it.
Man, you gotta watch out for Brogan and browser. The suicide drop you.
That's
he'll grab you and jump off.
Just grab you and do the gainer off the edge.
You do it, Kirby. You would suck us in and jump off.
Yeah, if I can't return and you're like sitting there waiting, I can suck you up and take you with me, right?
Who does that?
Well, the thing is, so if you kick me out, like get yourself out halfway down, it gives me a couple more jumps.
So you get back up.
So I can get back up. And get closer and do the up A.
Wow, what a fucking dick!
Like or if I've got enough lives, I'm just gonna take you with. Like fuck it, I'll waste the lives.
Sacrifice.
You know.
You gotta fight Bob, man.
It just depends.
Bob's beast mode, bro.
See, I can't.
I'm scared. He said he'll beat you with his eyes closed on your best day.
See, I can't.
Like when he put the controller down and talked to his son, and
he just come back and whoop my ass. Yeah. I gotta focus on Bob.
And not some arrow getting shot in your back.
Right. Not getting shot.
Asshole.
Right. I can't.
Not gonna name any names.
I can't. You know, I need to focus on Bob to fight Bob. Right. Like I can't. Bob will just run away, throw a little thing here, throw a little thing there.
That. He'll throw Peach just for the hell of it.
You know, he's like,
throw you off.
That's why I switched to Cloud. Right, was practicing with Cloud because he's got that long range and can defend against that shit while he's fighting. You know.
Still remember when you stopped looking to talk to Brogan and you still died?
That's the thing that happens. Yes.
He's like, "What do you need, son? You put the controller down. You're still doing this?"
Actually, that's not entirely what happened. He needed to talk to Brogan, so he just murdered me so he could look and talk to Brogan. Right.
He put the controller down before you did. He went over and talked to his son, and you died.
Well, because he knew.
You're just like,
I'm trying to return. He's done.
He's done playing.
He's already done. Yeah.
So you can't touch him sometimes. Like you just try. And somehow he's across the border. He hit you while you were hitting him.
Again, I can fight Bob, right? But I need nobody else fucking with me while I'm trying to fight Bob.
I need the smallest board.
And Bob's always like, the way he runs around is like, even if you're shooting at him, he'll get away. Right.
Said parenting's important.
I just get murdered because I got you or Brogan. That's why, like,
what do I do?
So like Brogan will come over and like try to fight me.
I know. And
I'm like, no, go away, right? And I try to warn him off with the over A, right? I'm like, back up. I'm not the one you want. Go find Josh.
He still comes at you,
right? He does sometimes. Why I'm chasing Bob, and while you're shooting me in the back.
I want you to get your points up, but Bob does, and I come in and kick you.
Right.
I was like, I won.
And it's like, I can't turn my back and fight you because Bob does the same thing. Right.
He said, no other people, just you. You're still getting spanked. Damn, he's trying you. Our son needs to stop and shit. It's one of those two.
That's how Bob knows he's Smash.
He's Smash King.
Yeah.
Since 64.
No, he used to have an order. Like, he wouldn't play people until, like,
I heard.
It was like,
they have to beat you, Tim, and
Syrup. Tim, Syrup, me, then Bob.
Then you can fight Bob.
Right, then you can fight Bob. And his broken ass controller, yeah.
Wins.
The fucking stick, like, you'd turn it.
It just goes around by
it just go around by himself, but he's still over the fuck out of you.
It's still over the fuck out of you.
The biggest the biggest problem, right, was the down A with Samus. Oh. He would bounce you off the ground and then just
kick
you over the fuck out of you. That is it, right? And he could do that damn near any damn. You could be at 5 damage, and he may not send you all the way. But that's like 30 points of damage right there.
Smack you and smack you again.
He would bounce you off the ground, right? Like, you could be standing there above him, didn't matter. He would bounce you off the ground and then kick you out. And the worst part is then he stopped kicking you out, right? He'd kick you out, wait for you to come back, and then just fucking spike you with that down A. Like, he wouldn't even, you know how we go to Pokemon Stadium, right? And I stand right on that fucking slab.
Yeah.
Me and Bob would do that for hours, right?
Stand there on the slab?
Just stand there on the slab and fight on this little piece of fucking board, right? All the time. And that's how I learned to do the down A's. It was because I was fighting Bob. Are you falling asleep?
Yeah. Fight Bob.
Josh's talk show. Are you falling asleep?
No, I'm talking to you, man.
Josh taking a nap. Smash Brothers. Are you envisioning it?
Yeah. He said he'd come out of nowhere and Wapaka. Oh, Wapaka. Yeah, Wapaka. Oh, man.
You couldn't even fight Bob.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Like, I was...
Did you always looking in the air for Samus?
Yeah, you just had to keep. He'd come back with the damn bombs if you sent him out. I'm telling you, you couldn't. Bob and Samus before.
Yeah, Bob and Samus
before Peach. It was just terrible.
Oh, so you got trying to cooking this week? What'd you eat?
I don't know. She made.
It smelled like stir fry last night.
No, she made a buffalo chicken sandwich. Said I could smell the stir fry. You just always smell stir fry.
Oh no, it smelled some kind of thing cooking last night.
Every time you smell chicken, you're just like, I smell stir fry. Always looking in the air for sandwich, yeah. What?
No, I saw the playback. I was sleeping. It's funny. So you had a buffalo?
Put you to sleep with the.
I was daydreaming of doing it.
The story.
What you're talking about, and I remember.
You're just seeing Bob in your head, just.
Yeah, no, I forgot what my sleep attacks. I fall asleep if I daydream.
My sleep attacks.
I fall asleep if I daydream.
Oh man, see, so that's actually the first time you've ever done it during the show.
Oh, because I heard what you were saying and I was imagining it, and then I nodded off. Well, no, I could still hear you.
How do you do it when we're playing Apex though, and you're staring at a screen?
I'm daydreaming.
You're just seeing yourself running and doing all the things?
No, I'm just thinking of something else. Because we're not fighting yet.
You're just using that time to catch up on.
Yeah, thinking.
That's
See,
good.
the only time I don't do it is when I'm doing my 3D modeling because I'm in the zone.
You should be in the zone shooting motherfuckers.
They were not shooting nobody yet. Click pow.
Oh my god.
So you had buffalo.
It was basically a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Was it good?
I mean, yeah, it was a little thick. She made thick pieces of chicken, but that's good.
I smelt it. Oh, right here.
You were up late last night.
I was kick flipping.
You what? Chick flipping?
Kick flipping. I made the board spin.
How many hours did that take you?
10 minutes. I was up to like 11.
10 minutes. You were up till 11:30. I was gonna play some Neverwinter.
I know you, but you did the voice chat thing.
I was like, "Prayer."
Loser. I was like, okay, so what advice do you have for the viewers? We haven't done that in a while. Tom's tip of the day.
Oh man, don't drink and drive.
Oh, that's your advice?
That's my advice. No, I need time to prepare for that type of segment. Don't.
What? Come on, you got some advice in there.
No.
Always please your wife. Like,
Always please your wife.
something.
Just make your wife happy. That's all. If you don't have a wife, make yourself happy. I don't know. That didn't sound right.
Okay.
Okay.
Make your wife happy.
All right.
Then you said never winter. Or winter, sorry.
Yep.
Our next question. What is something that people are always surprised to learn about you?
You did. First off, you didn't even answer the first question.
What advice? I asked you.
You just asked me.
My advice. Oh.
What's
Learn
your
to
advice,
process
Josh?
your emotions.
Learn.
Don't fall asleep when your friend makes you download Neverwinter.
See, now I don't
know what that means.
I don't want to play Apex. I wonder if the updates went live yet
For what?
for Apex.
It's not 1 o'clock.
Yeah, but normally they've been doing pre-updates. Can't do
I
that
saw
now.
last time for this season.
What happened last time they did?
Every fucking time.
Doesn't work for
Servers aren't working.
Doesn't work for 2 days. Servers are down.
I'm gonna play Halloween on today's Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I'll play the Halloween thing Friday.
You play Halloween Friday.
Yeah, that way it'll be working.
It's supposed to be going until November 2nd.
Even better. Play on
The whole
November
event.
1st. By November 1st, it'll be working.
November 1st will be working fine.
What is something that people get surprised to learn about you? Like, you're smart. You're funny. Like, stuff. You can't pick that up. Like,
those all sound like pretty. You're smart. Nope, never.
no one's surprised.
Nobody.
When you say big words
Nobody's ever surprised.
when you make good decisions.
That's. I'm a real safety
I'm
stickler.
just saying, I see the 6'7" guy, and I realize, what a nice guy. Like, so surprised.
No,
Why are you surprised?
that's never been said. I don't know.
Or, as much of an asshole they said you were.
Nobody's ever surprised. It's
You're big for nothing.
It's all what they expect. Ignorant, big for nothing. It's all what they expect. Like
They don't expect that you're afraid of heights.
that. I guess that's true.
I'm
I don't.
surprised to hear that from you.
I don't like heights.
That's further for me.
Right, everything's further from me than the rest of you. So it's like,
I'm afraid.
I don't like planes. I don't.
Planes, trains.
If I can't drive there, I don't go.
What?
Right, like I'm not.
What were you doing before you got your license?
Huh?
So
Walking places.
Walking places. Dad'd take me.
Yeah, or I'd walk.
I'd sit in the back seat.
Take my bike.
A big bike.
Yeah. No,
Beach cruiser.
I had a BMX bike. I'd like to mess around on, BMX. Right. Too much.
Did you
top
ever wake
heavy.
up one day and your pants didn't fit? You're like, I guess it's time.
It just
Like, no,
Just
like
grew up.
you put them on and it's like your ankle's this far down, and you're like, fuck, I grew overnight.
No, it was. I never had like 15 inches.
Oh, okay.
Just like I was 6 foot, and then the next day I was 6'7". You know.
I don't know.
Like
It happened to me over the summer. I went from like 5'8" to 6 foot, and then my pants didn't fit when I went to school. So they fit at the waist.
they were just.
Then I had high waters, and people were like, "Oh, is there a flood coming?"
See, that's why you don't buy school clothes until just before school.
Well, I guess my mom learned the hard way,
Yeah.
and then she wasn't reneging. She was like, "Well, it's off." I'm like, "I don't fit. My shirts don't fit. My fucking pants don't fit."
Right, because then like you didn't even try them on like.
I did at the beginning of the summer.
Yeah, but see, you don't.
No, my mom said, "Don't touch your school clothes until school."
You gotta try them on, make sure they fit.
Yeah, I learned that the first day.
30 days. I feel like, because when you're growing, like.
It's May, June, July.
60 days is 60 days, 90 days. It's a long
It
time.
was on sale in May.
It was on. That's because they knew nobody was crazy enough to buy the school
In
clothes.
8th grade, you're only 5'8", and freshman year, you're 6 foot. You guys knew I was gonna grow. I'm not your guys' size. I'm adopted. Have you seen my father? You knew this was gonna happen.
Knew I was gonna get tall.
Like, you should have known when I was in 7th grade and taller than all of you.
I just always had high waters.
It just kept growing.
Yeah, they were always high waters. I didn't have that problem.
What I learned the hard way, which you probably already know, what you probably gonna learn one day, is how fast children grow out of their clothes, like babies.
Right.
How fast they grow out of their toys. I wasted so much money on clothes and fucking toys for kids when I was babysitting. I was like, what's the point? They're just gonna grow out of them.
Right. So you just give them the hand-me-downs,
Well, luckily there was another kid.
wrap them up in a shirt, and call it a day.
But like something that fit 2 weeks ago don't fit now. I'm like, God damn. Seriously. Like a waste of money.
That's why you don't do it.
I know you should.
You just grab other people's stuff and use that, and then give it back. Like, hey, you had a baby. Give me your baby
Give me
clothes.
your baby clothes.
Yeah.
But they should just make some kind of outfit that grows with the kid. I don't know.
Baby clothes are everywhere. You can go pick up baby clothes.
Can you like invent that?
What?
An outfit that grows with you?
I think they were trying to somewhere.
Work with the Fantastic Four.
You know, I work for the Fantastic Four. I'm done with you today.
Thank God.
You've fallen asleep on me. You've
I did not. You have no proof.
angered me before the show.
Oh, you know, fuck off.
Fuck off.
I didn't anger him. He angered himself.
He
doesn't. You see, his psychological.
You've done enough here
His psychological
today.
problem is that his sadness and madness are the same fucking
You've
thing.
done enough today.
He doesn't understand that sad and mad are different emotions.
They're not. It's all the same thing.
Mad.
It's just
Anger.
mad. You won't like DJ when he's angry.
Straight dark side.
Don't forget we have audio versions on Anchor FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts and needs.
Like Anchor Podcast?
Like Anchor Podcasts.
That you passed?
Don't-
Anchor FM?
Anchor FM. Did I? Don't-
You're like Spotify, Apple Podcast.
Don't forget that we do shows on Tuesday between the hours of 10 and 12. And Wednesday PM. AM? 10 and 12.
10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Between those hours on Tuesday.
Usually 11.
And 4 and 6 p.m. on Wednesday.
Usually 5 p.m.
I'm gonna kill you one of these days. Just to, now, see, look what you made me do. I've admitted to murder on live YouTube.
Myself.
Ridiculous.
All right, DJ's gonna end the show with a musical number.
No, but
You
I
want to
will.
hear some Frank Sinatra? Let's hear it.
I will remind you that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and as such, our charity is the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation, which you can find the link down below.
All right, go fly me to. Come on, let's go.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
One day we'll catch him singing on this bitch. Try to make him famous.
What's my
All
singing?
right, guys, stay tuned.